Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa Forziat. I'm a keynote speaker, and when I speak, my topic is Take the Doughnut. And when I do Take the Doughnut interviews, I generally will jump on here afterwards and share a little bit about what I was thinking, what inspired me as I was talking with my interviewee. And today I had a chance to speak with Trevor Hanks, who is the CEO of 360 Destination Group and CSI DMC, which stands for Destination Management Company. So they run corporate events, destination incentive packages, things like that. And as I was talking with Trevor, if you hear that job, you kind of know that one of the things that he probably dealt with was a lot of impact during the pandemic. COVID-19 was really tough on events, especially in-person events. And so that's going to have a major impact for a business that has that model. And Trevor was talking quite a bit about the experience of sort of going from full capacity to dropping down to almost nothing, having to get really lean, really efficient, having to figure out what the business was at its core, and basically not necessarily restructure it, but make important changes and tweaks that needed to happen to survive the difficult time. And he then mentioned that once we got into, let's say, 2023 and beyond, because that work had been done to make the business model lean and efficient, it allowed the business to grow much faster when things rebounded. And that's something I've certainly seen happen from a professional standpoint, within, nonprofits that I've worked with or other organizations that I've worked with. We see this kind of thing documented from a professional standpoint, but I actually think that this can also translate to what we experience in our personal lives as well. So in those moments where we have really difficult struggles, things that feel like they've really stripped us down to the bare minimum, we're just trying to get by day to day. Situations that come up that force you to ask what your priorities actually are, what you're really going to spend your time or resources on. When you then have more resources to spend, when you get on the other side of that, I believe it also makes us stronger and more powerful to be able to execute more in our lives that we maybe couldn't have done before when there was a lot more noise happening. So I just found myself thinking as I was talking with Trevor that I've seen that story play out professionally before, the one that he described. But I do think that there is a parallel there with our personal experiences. So if you find that you're going through a difficult time right now, take a moment to ask what your priorities actually are. Figure out what absolutely needs to get done day to day, who you need to focus on day to day, whatever those priorities are, people, activities, things, whatever it is that's really prominent in your life. Let that be the core and that lift you to the next level as things rebound for you. And I hope if you are experiencing a time like that, I hope that you get to the other side of it really soon. A huge thank you to Trevor. I found it a really interesting and inspiring interview, and I hope you'll check that out as well. And in the meantime, go out there, get inspiration, and get donuts. Bye, everyone.